Today I am very excited because I will teach at the Hayaki Academy. This is my dream to become a teacher. I even got employed a year ago but miserably failed in teaching, and then I almost spent 1 year at home. I tried but could not find any other job. Now finally I have a job, and I am very excited. This is our story hero Haruko Abe, who is going on his job on his first day. He is standing outside the school building and finds it a little unique. The principal also came there and welcomed him. The principal told him they firmly believed in him and his talent was going to be a blessing for the school, and the students would learn much from him. Our boy blushes at this because this is the first time someone is so hopeful of him. The principal shows him the class. Our boy enters the class with the devotion to become a good teacher, but as he opened the door he got scared as the students were wrestling and they looked so scary. Our boy saw all the ghouls there. He was afraid and ran out. He asks the principal about this. The principal told him that the school is not for the humans, this is for the ghouls, and he has to teach them. He relaxed him that these are not going to hurt him and they are kind. But our boy cannot listen if he wants to go back. The principal stopped him. Our boy comes to know this principal is also a ghoul. The principal forces him to go inside the class. Our boy again saw ghouls and hid himself under the table. The time passes and he cannot come out. One ghoul named Sano is going to check on him. He relaxes him that they will not eat him. But our boy told him he was stuck there. Sano grips his hand and takes him out, but our boy's clothes are torn and he is naked. The girls scream at it. The other ghouls explained that this is because of the magic of Sano. The principal called our boy and gave him the books. Our boy checked the books and decided to teach them. He goes back to class and introduces himself. All the students cannot take him seriously. After all, our boy ignored it and took attendance. Everyone answers it. Our boy came to know that one student, Hijita, was not in the class. He is going to attend his sister's wedding. At the same time, Hijita came to class. He presents everyone with the totem pole and chocolates as a gift. They are all merry on it. Hijita asks about our boy. The student introduces him. But as Hijita heard said, a teacher is human, he punches him. He started beating him and our boy could not understand what this was. The student explains this is because he hates humans as his beloved sister married a human. Our boy found it very weird as he is innocent. Hijita told him to go back to human school. Our boy gets emotional on this and mentions there is no space for him in human school, and also no one likes him there. He also gets into trouble with thugs and students bully him. He has no friends, so please treat him kindly. He is a sensitive person. But they all cannot take it seriously and ignore it completely. Our boy again took their attendance. During that, he comes to know that the girl Zashiki cannot come to school this season, and no one knows the reason for it. Our boy decided to meet this girl because today he had to take all the student pictures. Sano and Mamakichi go with him to check on Zashiki. Sano mentions that Zashiki is not coming to school. Our boy mentioned that he would take her. Our boy is doing this because as a lucky girl maybe she gets lucky for him. They reach the girls' dormitory and knock on the door, but no one opened the door. Mamakichi changes his form into slime with magic and goes inside, but he failed. Zashiki gave them a threatening note that he was going to complain about the new teacher harassing her. Our boy cannot take it seriously. But he received a message that she did this. Our boy cannot believe this. Our boy still told her to open the door. Suddenly the door is open in full force. They cannot understand this. After all, they entered the house and saw Zashiki playing a game. She mentions they move out because she is saving the world. Our boy is in shock that this girl is just so involved in the game and cannot face reality. Zashiki told them this came from Hijita one day and she played it. She found fun in it and started playing. Then she forgot everything. She played it all night, so she could not come to school. He moves on his knees and requests her to attend the school. He will come to have fun there. Zashiki told him everything was fine, but at this time he was in her underwear. Our boy stands up and mentions this is just a misunderstanding. He feels so ashamed. But after all, he told her to come to school as she is so beautiful, and she is looking damn cute in her uniform, so please come to school. She agreed. After this, Sano hears that the principal and teachers are talking about their teacher. The principal told them many years ago there is a time when ghouls are completely free and move openly. But the humans are so powerful and they start attacking the ghouls that do evil things with them. In that way they lose their freedom. This power is inherited by a family that handles a shrine, and the new teacher is the second son of that family. So now this teacher will be a blessing or curse for them. That's why this all happened. Sano found it very interesting. The next day Zashiki is finally coming to school. She looks so pretty in uniform. Our boy praises her but little shocked because she wears trousers under the skirt. He told her this was wrong according to school regulations, but Sano said this boy was a pervert, and all the girls misunderstood our innocent boy. Hijita came there and apologized to him for his past behavior. Our boy accepts it. After this, they take their school photo. Our boy is really happy about this as he has completed his first task. Sano also appreciates his hard work. At night, our boy sits down for dinner with his new colleagues, who warmly welcome him to the school. They introduce themselves as Miki, another teacher, and Hatanaka, the school counselor. They quickly warn him about the upcoming physical examination day, calling it the toughest event of the year, and mention that every year at least one teacher ends up in the hospital. Our boy feels nervous but prepares himself for the worst. The next morning, he gathers the students and instructs them to change into their sports attire, noticing how even ghouls worry about their puberty and health just like humans. This amuses him. Hatanaka assigns him to assist with vision tests, where the students complain about losing as little as 0.5 of their vision. Our boy assures them it's nothing to worry about and completes the task, only to be scolded by Hatanaka for being slow. Our boy brings Mamakichi and a cat to the doctor, who explains that all pets will receive a fun injection. The students call it a punishment and panic. Our boy sympathizes, but Miki reminds him that even the teachers must endure these injections. When Mamakichi is next, he begs our boy to keep him distracted, but as the needle approaches, Mamakichi panics and runs, causing the needle to hit our boy instead. The doctor explains that humans need an additional injection for safety, leaving our boy with no choice. Later, he faces another task, height measurements. Hatanaka outright refuses to participate, so they settle it with rock, paper, scissors. Our boy loses and reluctantly climbs up to measure the towering student's height, struggling to keep his balance in the strong wind. He almost falls, but Sano catches him just in time. The student is thrilled to discover he's 10 meters taller than a statue and brags about it, much to our boy's confusion. While climbing down, an accidental squeeze causes Sano and our boy to fall. Meanwhile, Mamakichi searches for Sano, but no one knows where he is. At the same time, Sano scolds our boy for causing trouble. The principal arrives and mentions that fixing the broken window from earlier will cost more than the boy's salary, so he must compensate by cleaning the swimming pool. When the students and our boy see the pool, they're horrified. It's filthy, smells terrible, and looks more like a swamp than a pool. Determined, they begin draining the water, but Hijita slips on the slippery ground and falls into the pool. Everyone panics, thinking he's dead, but he emerges unharmed and transformed, behaving like a girl. The group is shocked. Another student pushes Hijita back into the pool. Suddenly, a kappa drags Mamakichi into the water. The students try to save him, but the kappa's leader, a giant Jinmengyo with a human face, emerges from the depths. Furious, a student transforms into a cat and attacks, but the fish swallows him whole. Sano steps in, supported by a tall student who restrains the fish. Defeated, the Jinmengyo agrees to join the biology club with his kappa followers for a better life. Relieved, our boy tells the students to continue cleaning, but Otto stands in the pool and burns his feet, forcing them to abandon the cleanup entirely. They present a small makeshift pool to the principal, apologizing for their failure. The principal announces the cancellation of swimming classes for the year and deducts the damages from our boy's salary. After this, Miki told our boy he would help him with teaching since our boy didn't know much about ghouls. Miki offered to teach him about their history, magic, and lifestyle and even audit his classes. Our boy was thrilled and felt hopeful about becoming a better teacher, but the students were uneasy about Miki's presence. However, they stayed quiet. Miki reassured them that the course wasn't difficult but emphasized the need to study. He began checking homework, and while most students had done it, one hadn't. Another student tattled, and the first was punished with after-school detention. Hijita, being clever, claimed he had done the homework but forgotten it at home. Miki saw through the lie and challenged Hijita to fetch it immediately. Hijita panicked and began scheming for a way out. Meanwhile, Miki continued teaching. Our boy watched in awe as Miki captivated the students, a feat he struggled to achieve. Feeling inspired, our boy took notes, admiring Miki's smooth teaching style. During the lecture, Miki explained the unique traits and magic of ghouls, even giving a live demonstration. He drank alcohol, the source of his strength, and punched the blackboard, shattering it. The students panicked, remembering his last rampage, which destroyed half the school. Fueled by alcohol, Miki turned his attention to our boy and threatened to attack. Sano whispered to our boy to use his hidden power to exorcise demons, claiming it was his true strength. But our boy doubted himself, hesitating as Miki charged at him. Miki launched a full-force attack, nearly sending him flying off the building. Sano tried to intervene but failed. Desperate, our boy mustered his courage, and a radiant blue light burst from him, shocking everyone and restoring calm. Later, in the garden, our boy advised Sano to keep his powers a secret. He explained that people would fear him, ruining his chance at a happy school life. Sano understood and agreed. The next day, our boy assigned Hijita and his friend to assist Hatanaka with enforcing discipline. Sano arrived with a wild hairstyle that broke school rules. When our boy asked him to fix it, Sano got angry and punched him sky high. Hatanaka arrived, and our boy apologized for failing his task. Zashiki, sleep-deprived from fighting monsters, also faced criticism for her uniform violation. She shoved her shoe in our boy's face, telling him to stay quiet. He asked her to stop and remove her trousers, only for the police to arrive and arrest him over a misunderstanding. Meanwhile, Hatanaka confiscated all student phones to prevent distractions. Miki warned that magic users might try to steal the phones. Hijita and Zashiki overheard this and informed the class. Desperate to reclaim their phones, the students planned a nighttime heist. They used magic to sneak into the office, where our boy, trying to help, unlocked the locker. However, a trap activated, and a cage fell, rendering the students powerless in trapping them. The teachers arrived, and the students braced for severe punishment. Elsewhere, Sano and Namakichi were busy studying. One student used wind magic to escape and free the others, but Hatanaka caught on. He gave Miki more alcohol to track them, unleashing chaos. The students tried fire magic to subdue Miki but accidentally triggered the fire alarm, causing mass confusion. Firefighters arrived but left after finding no fire. Hatanaka soon realized the students were only after their phones, not exam papers. Feeling guilty for his overreaction, he ended the chaos. Despite the absurdity, everyone survived the ordeal. What will happen next? If you enjoyed this story and want more hilarious and chaotic content, subscribe to our channel and stay tuned for the next part.